Today we are going to discuss the Griffin coat of arms. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy research service at our website. Please visit us at coadb.com. First coat of arms to discuss is blazoned, Argent, 2 bars gules, a Griffin, segreant, Sable. This belonged to the Griffin family of Cheshire, England. They descended from Geoffrey Griffin, who was feudal lord of Bertherton in the 1200s. He was the son of Bertram Griffin of Staffordshire, and himself had son Geoffrey, who had great-grandson Sir John Griffin, a knight who served in France during the 14th century, and from him descended Richard Griffin, who was alive in the year 1666. Next is Sable, a Griffin, segreant, Argent, beak, and forelegs, or for the Griffin family of Braybroke in Warwickshire and Weston Favell in Northamptonshire. There was Sir Thomas Griffin, Sheriff of Northamptonshire, who was son of Sir Nicholas Griffin, also sheriff, and they descended from Sir Thomas Griffin of Weston Favell, born 1323, who in turn descended from Ralph Griffin, born around the year 1190. Also in this family was Edward Griffin of Dingley, a Solicitor General and Attorney General, who acquired the Dingley estate and had sons including Sir Thomas Griffin and Sir Edward Griffin, a Member of Parliament. There was also Sir John Griffin of Audley End, born 1719, a field marshal who served in the Netherlands and Germany during the War of Austrian Succession, and was the son of John Griffin of Whitewell and his wife Anne, who was sister and heiress of Edward Griffin, 3rd Baron Griffin of Braybroke. Also by John Griffin, Esquire of Bedford Place in Russell Square, London, alive in the year 1824. Here we see the aforementioned Dingley Hall, as well as a family estate of Audley End House in the modern day. Here we have Griffin or Griffon of Ireland, Sable a Griffin, segreant, or legued and armed gules. Variants include O'Griffey, and I have several Griffin possibilities of who bore this arms in Ireland listed below, including Edward Griffin of Griffinstown in Westmeath, who died around the year 1683, and Daniel Griffin, a merchant in Galway, Ireland, who died around the year 1798, and so on and so forth. All of these will be listed in the video description. Sable a chevron between 3 fleur-de-lis argent crests out of a ducal crown or a demi-griffin ermine-membered or, for Griffin of London, England, and whoever this was granted to was one of the 6 clerks of the Court of Chancery. Ermine a bend gules, cotised or, for Griffin of Yorkshire, England. Gules, 3 griffins' heads, 2 in chief, couped argent, and 1 in base, erased or. Here we have Argent on a chevron between 3 bucks' heads, erased gules, an annulet between 2 fleur-de-lis or. Crest, a demi-Griffin, segreant, Argent, charged on the shoulder with the fleur-de-lis azure. For Griffin of Violet Hill in Bray in County Wicklow, Ireland, it was confirmed to Edward Lysock Griffin, Esquire, barrister at law, the second son of Reverend Henry Griffin, born 1786, who was the Bishop of Limerick. Gules, 3 escallops Argent in chief, 3 piles of the last, for Griffin of Ireland, and we have the same possibilities from the previous Ireland slide listed. Per pale, or in Sable, a chevron between 6 martlets, all counterchanged. Gules, a lion rampant or within a border in vect Argent. Azure, 3 eagles displayed or. Gules, on a fess between 3 lozenges or, each charged with the fleur-de-lis of the first, a demi-rose between 2 griffins segreant of the field. For Griffin of Penrith in Wales, it was borne by one Jasper Griffin, born 1648 in Wales. He came to New York and was the son of John Griffin of Wales, who was the son of Griffith Griffin, who died around the year 1601. And was also born by Sergeant John Griffin, born 1608, who came to Connecticut from Wales. And I have a note here that says, incorrectly attributed to the family. Does it really belong to the Perry family? So interesting note there. More research needed. Another fairly similar one to one of the previous. This is for Patrick Griffin, born 1828. the only child of William O'Grady Griffin, Richard Michael Griffin, Esquire, born 1862, a captain of the Warwickshire Yeomanry, and the second son of Patrick Griffin. This is the coat of arms and crest of Sir Lepel Henry Griffin, born 1838, a British administrator and diplomat in India, and the son of Henry Griffin, a Church of England clergyman, and he himself had sons Ronald Lepel Griffin, Esquire, and Lancelot Cecil Lepel Griffin, Esquire. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, where we offer genealogy research service, high-resolution digital JPEGs, and heraldic merchandise such as t-shirts, posters, mugs, and canvas prints. Like, share, and subscribe. Link in the description. Thank you very much.